Going to be streaming a little bit of just running around Appalachia trying to take photographs for Reuse Rangers photo compilation that we're doing. The funniest, zaniest, or the coolest photos from the wasteland. Now me, I've decided to take myself out as far as I could to get the pictures I hope to get. So we are going to run all the way down to the end of the map where we can no longer go any further. And then we are going to start our travels from there. Let's check the map first of all. Let's see where we're at. Looks like we are headed down the road here. Let's make a hard turn and head straight out this way, so that we can get to the border of our wasteland here and go from there. And that's it. We cannot go any further. So, what we are going to do is we are going to start our trek about right over here. We're going to try to either get really good landscape shots or just really weird little, wow, that's kind of unique shots. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Maybe I could get up on this rock face and see if I could take any photographs from there. Yeah, because we're heading into that little town here, so I should definitely be able to get up on top of the rocks here. And find us something unique off the beaten path for our photos. Oh, I guess I can't go any further. Okay. This is Reuse Rangers, the guys that brought to you Are You Afraid of the Dark and EPAW, Appalachia's premier Power Armor Wrestling. We are actually on our third set here, just trying to figure out some great pictures to take. What is going on? John, how are you there, bud? Today is, photography day. I am really on the border here of how far I can go. Keep getting hung up on the invisible fence. But I'm trying to find some photos, or at least something I can take pictures of. I have a good camera. This is a 105mm Pro Snap Deluxe camera. It has a zoom, which many of the other cameras do not have. Spent some time fixing it. So we are, like I said, I'm trying to find something that's a little bit out of the way here, so it's not right in front of us. It should be fun, should be interesting. Get us something a little different. Instead of worrying about running around and fighting, to run around and take photographs. Now I am on the border of the map, which is not actually the border of the map. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. I have all this room down here in the map that I can run, but we can't get to it because the invisible borderline runs just about the back side of the river the whole way down. Runs the whole back side of that. And once you get about right where in between these two little islands here, straight down. And it starts to curve a little bit as you come around. It's more of a rounded map. But we are going to try and find something unique in the wilderness. I know a lot of the Rangers have amazing pictures, and I wish I could figure out a way to get them into the video, I'm sure I'll be able to figure out a way. That won't be a problem. Maybe saving the pictures and then uploading them through a video. I can show you all the beautiful pictures we've taken. But for me, I want to find something set up by itself. Well, by the devs of the game. To just kind of be its own little thing that these guys spent time on. I feel like finding something unique in the world would be an impressive goal to get behind. The Rangers are a very artistic group of people. I said artistic. Artistic. That's why I'm running around the wilderness. That is kind of awesome, John. I'm glad to see that you're going to be taking some photographs for family. Well, I'm trying to find photographs to take for my extended family. Uh-oh, I don't know. John, I'm sorry. I'm not sure how long I had my mic muted. Hope it wasn't too long. I have been talking for quite a minute here. But yeah, that's kind of cool that you're also editing photos while I'm trying to find some photos to take and possibly edit into a video. Okay. I do have a couple pictures already saved that I don't want to use. Whoa, light change there. I want to use some photographs that I haven't already taken and shown everybody, so that's why we're off in the wilderness today trying to find some unique ones. Bethesda is very good at hiding stuff that they've designed. Let's see how far up this rock face I can get. Alright, so there's the fence again, so it looks like I might be at my border. Let's see. Oh. So I've walked into what seems to be a super mutant killed by a couple rats. Oh no, the super mutant's still here, so this is just a random event. This isn't something set up by the devs. Wow. You guys almost got destroyed here by 2 rats. That's... Alright, so here's the border again. Probably gonna run right along here. Yeah. So I'm pretty much at the border again. Even though I do feel like maybe a really nice landscape shot would look good. Let's try a landscape shot. See, what would be the best angle to get the shadow off the mountain? Let's see. I can't really see down into town though, because the cloud coverage. Even zooming in and kinda. Alright, so we're gonna keep going. I want to find something here. Alright, we're gonna keep heading up the mountain here. Maybe there's something hiding off in the bushes. Oh, I'm at the end. I really am on the board. Okay, alright. I'll come down this way a little bit. There, is that better? Sheesh. Nope. Apparently it's not. Because I can't get to where I want to go. I get to this little rock right here, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get on it. Nope. There's so much landscape in this game that they don't let us access. Which I understand, you know, you're not going to sit there and build the entire map and fill it in completely, like, with all these trees and whatnot. But I feel like anything back over here could be exceptionally well done. I mean, you could have a lot of stuff done here. Especially in the wilds. The wilds, you can make maybe a giant wolf den or something. You know, I mean, there's a lot you can do. There's a lot of openness to this map. Just like there was in 4 and there was in Skyrim. Ooh, what's that? Just branches? Yeah, just branches. Uh-oh. Hey, a frog!
Attention, citizens.
And I'm gonna collect the frog. Oh, where's this coming? Where's this landing?
Thank you for your
Okay, I'm down here, so I'm pretty good. It shouldn't be anywhere near where I'm at. Looks like they're going either to the cranberry bog here. Yeah, that's where it's going. It's going to the bog. So I should be well enough away, a ways away. I don't have to worry about getting blown up by a nuke. Which me and Sigma almost got clobbered by one when we were exploring the wilderness before. Me and Sigma, or Black Necro, or Dad, as I call him, we're just kind of, aha. It's a random campsite. Yeah, I like that. That might be something good. Food dehydrator in the middle of the wilderness. Got that in that pic. Oh no. There you go, Brotherhood of Steel. Alright, you're Brotherhood, aren't you? Felton Reed. You have a name?
Hello there. I'm Felton Reed, newly initiated in the Brotherhood of Steel. I saw what they did with the old observatory and figured I had to be a part of it.
I've never met Felton Reed.
I'm working towards becoming a scribe. It's a commitment to finding and documenting technology. I've collected a few pieces, but unsure about any of them. I need to present something impressive to my brethren and prove myself. Scribe Valdez taught us that exceptional technology can often be found in objects with military or scientific applications. Do any of these pieces gathered in my camp seem like they'd impress my superiors?
I could give him something. Or we could look around. I think I just stole his dehydrator, so let's give him something.
Oh, already? May I take a look? What's so impressive about this? Well, I like jerky, but hopefully Ali Romani is a vegetarian.
Or you can dry out veggies too, make veggie jerky. I don't think it's as tasty, but yeah, this was his camp here. I kind of stole his food dehydrator. Whoops. I gave it back to him though. I did give it back to him. That counts, right? Oh, the nuke just touched down. Can I get up here on the hill and... What's going on up here? Go away, angry rats. Oh, wherever the nuke hit, I seem to have missed it. Normally there's beautiful pictures you could take of a nuke hitting the ground. Everything is going pretty well, my friend. Just kinda doing what we always do. Oh, hello. Wait, did I just hop the boundary? I did. I hopped the boundary. How far back can I go? Oh, this far. So not very far back. Yeah. But I'll just kind of going day by day. Kids are back in school and the new school year brings its own set of fun and its own set of challenges. But as of so far, the kids are really enjoying school, and I think it's going to be probably their best year. The wife is as beautiful as ever, working exceptionally hard like she always does. I will say though, I've been watching a lot of playthroughs of Starfield, and I've never hated Xbox so much in my entire life, because Starfield, before Bethesda was bought by Xbox, was supposed to come to PlayStation as well, and I did have it pre-ordered. I did get my money back, but that's not why I'm upset. I'm upset because Starfield looks exceptional. Unfortunately, this looks like a good picture here too. Unfortunately, I feel like the only way I'm ever going to play Starfield is if I get it on a gaming laptop. Which may or may not be true. I think this would be a good shot too. Look at this. Oh, see, they did. They put trees in, and there's a path there. Look, they did good. They just don't allow us to access it. It's a beautiful landscape shot too, right off the cliff here. Let's see what I can find. I mean, I gotta be honest, that is a beautiful landscape there. There's the mushroom cloud way down there in the distance. So the cranberry bog is that way. What's this? Huh. Let's go towards that yellow stuff, see what that is. Is it the Ubisoft game? If it's the Ubisoft game, then yes, I've seen the trailer for it. I am a little upset because I cannot create my own character. Ubisoft is normally pretty good at character customization, even if it's just something small. They normally do it pretty good. I am excited for it though. I don't know. I want to watch someone put some time in on it first before I decide to run out and buy it. What is this down here? Oh, it's a lumber yard. Hey, look, a house. Where are we? A whole neighborhood? What's going on here? So there's a farmer fighting a raider? What the heck is going on, guys? Hey! Stop! Stop! Oh boy. Look, that's one of my friends. That's a settler. Oh! And this guy's also one of my friends. He's a raider scavenger. Raider Reaver. What am I supposed to do in this situation? These guys are all my buddies. And they're fighting each other. I think I'm going to try and stay out of this one. This is a massive scale combat here. What do I do? Who do I help? I mean, I really don't want either side to die, but I can't stop them from fighting, can I? We can do the showdown at the pumpkin farm. Or oof. Runaway tractor. Dang. What's not here? The giant spider bales, yes. I like these. Be a good picture here. But my thing is with Ubisoft. Ubisoft is the guys that do no. Ubisoft are the guys that do Assassin's Creed, and I was real big on Odyssey. I was real big on Origins, and I was, as you can tell, huge on hugely into Valhalla. Sorry, I was trying to listen for. I was very into Valhalla. Valhalla is probably my favorite Assassin's Creed. And yes, I know, there's so much gameplay. It takes forever. I know, that's why I like it. I don't want a game that ends in 20 minutes, and then I feel like I've done nothing for 20 minutes. You beat the game, it only took 20 minutes. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't want to beat a game in 20 minutes. I don't want to beat a game in 7 hours. I don't want to beat a game in 8 hours. I want story. I want depth. You know, like 76. Here I am on hour 600, or yeah, hour 600 something. I want. I don't know. I can't stay in short games. Force Unleashed 1 and Force Unleashed 2, I love them, but they were so short that it just really was not worth the money I spent on them. Even with the DLCs, which were absolutely fantastic, by the way. If you've never played Force Unleashed with the DLCs, go ahead, find a way to get it, emulate it, whatever you got to do. Absolutely worth every penny. But they were just so fast. I don't want to log in and play a game for, a couple hours, log out, and then never touch it again. To me, it honestly feels like a waste. Randomness out in the wilderness. Yeah, I want something that makes me want to keep playing, even if the main story is done. Oh! Come on, man! Good golly, he tried to kill me. But here's another dead one. Uh-oh. Come on, man, I ain't even bothering you no more. Ouch. There you go. See, yes. That's what it, man, I don't know, it feels better. Not to just 100% complete a game, but to like have that go back through and do it again, or do more. Just because the story's over doesn't mean the game has to be. Like 76, I've completed everything on here that I'm pretty sure I have to complete, except for like the dailies and stuff. But I'm still playing. Not as much as I was. I will not lie. Oh, ticks. Because I am playing slightly less than I used to. And I hate saying that, but it's the truth. I've been playing a little less. That and some of the times I get on, none of the Rangers are on, or there might just be one or two Rangers and they're already in a party doing something else. And I don't want to feel like I'm a bother if, you know, they already got a whole group going on. Because, you know, I'm self-conscious as hell. Holy albino rad stags. Ah! Come on, man. Why are there so many? Ah! What is this? Well, unfortunately, I just realized that my camera is not saving any of the pictures I've been taking. On the camera, there's a little... So I have no photographs. None. Not a photograph. Right, no, I'm the same way. I have to almost 100% the game before I'll go to the DLC, unless, of course, the only way to 100 is really difficult and out of my wheelhouse. Other than that, I definitely want to 100% the DLC at all times. Where you going there, bud? You got a little secret down there for me? You do. Thank you, little albino buddy. I appreciate it. Look, guys. There's a little campsite down here. You guys chasing me? Come on, man. I'm not... Ow. Alright, look, albino. If you come at me again, I'm going to have to kill you because I can't have you messing... Oh, boy. Okay. Well, sorry, guys. I didn't want to have to do... Ow! Stop, stop, ow! Stop! Ow! Albino, stop! Well, let's see what kind of fantastic pictures we can get down here at this campsite. I have watched Ahsoka. I've watched the 3 episodes that were available so far. I like it. I'm enjoying it a lot. I think Ahsoka is amazing. I even uploaded a video earlier, one of my pod racing videos, talking about Ahsoka and how much I enjoy it and how awesome I think it is and how amazing it can be done if they continue going the way they're going without trying to change it too much. If that makes sense. Anybody else hear that? Okay. But yeah, I definitely look forward to the next episode, which I believe is tomorrow, right? Tuesday? Now, it's an old ramshackle campsite, but it's not not really all that unique. So we're gonna take that pick and keep it going. Oh, soft landing. Let's discuss the Inquisitor. I want to do this. I want to discuss the Inquisitor. There are some people that say it's Edra Bridger. I'm going to say no. Even though he did almost fall to the dark side throughout the Rebels, I don't believe it's Edra Bridger. I do not. I really don't. Do I believe that it is the Jedi that was training Ezra? I can't remember his name at this time. You guys fell off the mountain, right? Yeah. So that might work as a picture. Right. I believe Ezra is still where Thrawn is too. I don't think that he has anything to do with what's going on with what's happening. Although I do want to talk about this real quick. The tie-in to where they're going, that outside space. If you've ever played Knights of the Old Republic 1 or 2, at the end of 1, Revan leaves, whether you played Sith or Jedi, Revan leaves again at the end of 1. He heads to outside of space. Yeah, that guy. I don't think it's him either. I know he's blind, and the helmet would, fit with him being blind, but I don't believe it's him either. But no, Revan heads outside of space because he sees a threat off in the distance, one that is not in the known galaxy. So, if they're taking a part from Knights of the Old Republic, it is quite possible that this will open the door to Revan, the Exile, Malik. Because, the Purgles didn't have anything to do with KOTOR, but the outside of the galaxy space lanes have always been there. Just you needed star maps, and and the Starforge to get there. Well, not the Starforge. You didn't need the Starforge to get there. The Starforge was just a machine shop. But I feel like this really opens up the ability to go back and do a Revan movie, but now post KOTOR, or even a brief snippet of Revan or Malik would be unique and interesting. This is a beautiful shot here. Haze off in the mountains. Yes. I'll take that. I like that. I'm not sure what that is, but I'll take a picture of it. But to get back to who I feel the Inquisitor is, it is possible that our Inquisitor, I've heard this one and I don't really agree with it, but our Inquisitor could be Darth Maul. The helmet would fit the Zabrak horns in. So I feel that that's a very slim possibility. I don't think they're going to go that route. I really don't think that they're going to put Darth Maul back into this in any way, shape, or form. Because for Maul to outlast Vader, it's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. Oh, this is Brotherhood of Steel here. This is... Alright, there's people here too, so...
Power armor?
This isn't like a recent crash, although it is a recent crash within the last 100 years or so. But this is Brotherhood of Steel. But it can't be Brotherhood of Steel. This couldn't be Brotherhood of Steel yet, not to have the bodies decayed that much. I guess it could be. But No. Could be Darth Maul. I also heard Star-Lord, or not Star-Lord, Starkiller is a possibility. That's, I know, but I know he was. But you know how that can go. Whether it's Marvel, Star Wars, not everyone stays dead forever. Because look, we got blessed with the return of Emperor Palpatine. Yay. I'm sorry, Disney's 3 Star Wars movies aren't canon to me. I know that they're canon, but they're not canon to me, and I don't care what they do to try and make them canon, or what characters are going to screw over to make that canon. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit the Star Wars galaxy. How would someone be able to build that much power again? Look, and that's another thing. Without Thrawn, the whatever they're called, the Third Reich, they're not called the Empire, but whatever they are, I don't know. I don't like it. And Thrawn can't bring that whole mess back. What do they call them? The High Order, Third Order, whatever they are. I was really hoping that they would just kind of phase Rey out slowly over time. I am upset about Finn. Finn was an exceptional character played by an exceptional actor. They should have been bigger than what they allowed him to be. Okay, but Starkiller. I've heard it could be Starkiller. Another minor. Yeah, so Starkiller. Right. He has had a couple voices. So I don't. Whitmore. I don't see that as a far off possibility. Although, to canonize the apprentice of Vader, not saying that it would be a bad thing, because there's only two, one to embody, one to have, but I think it would be a very unique twist. I believe he's an exceptional actor. He played the voice of Maul. He was amazing in the games. Like, even though we're playing him, his acting ability in the games was astoundingly unique and astoundingly beautiful, and I'm very glad that Whitmore was in that. First time I ever saw him was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I think he's just a great actor. I think he has exceptional abilities, and I really believe that he fits into the Star Wars universe more than a lot of other characters do, especially Rey. Palpatine. The only way I can see Rey being a child of Palpatine, because he was so wrapped up in what he was doing as a Dark Lord and then as the Emperor, that if she is somehow a clone that malfunctioned, or a malfunctioning clone. But I don't want to talk about Rey anymore. So, to get back to the Inquisitor. Okay, yes, they are. Heir to the Empire, definitely a possibility. Clones of Jedi, I'm not sure how that would go. I do realize that The Force Awakens was just a new hope again, in my opinion. I'm not saying it wasn't good, because it was good. It was a good movie. It was enjoyable. But after that movie, it just became intolerable. The Luke Skywalker dream. Now, Luke Skywalker is the paragon of hope. regardless of what he saw in some nightmare, Luke would not have acted that way. Luke would not have tried to kill Ren in his sleep. That's not what Luke would have done. Luke would have worked harder to make sure he didn't fall to the dark side. You know that, I know that, and everyone that knows anything about Jedi and the Force know that. Like, we all know this. You can't be the paragon of hope if you're running around trying to kill your subordinates. I mean, your trainees. That's just not something a Jedi would do in the first place. If Jedi had an issue with something, they would definitely... See, 630 hours I've been on this game so far. Yeah, I don't like how that went. Don't get me wrong, Force Awakens was good. If they would have used it the right way, it could have been tolerable. But The Last Jedi and it's not none of it's right. Doesn't feel right. The series doesn't feel right. But see, that and whatever. I think I have the picture I'm looking for. So that would have to be a series of pictures. It's the only way that one will work. But yeah. And that's another thing. They didn't. If they wanted to go that route, they should have brought in Mara Jade, or they should have brought in anybody.
Son, get rid of it, Diggory. I want to go on. Get rid of it.
There's just there's I don't know. Even saying as Luke's daughter, Luke would have had to have been married, and there still needs to be a Mara Jade or someone along that capacity. And to not have one, it feels like we got robbed of it. I mean, that's really how I feel. We deserved more than what we got. And the third movie was alright. Lando has a daughter. That's cool. Congratulations, Lando. But, like, I just feel like they should have done more. Could have done more, and they didn't. They just didn't. The fan service was cool. But it wasn't what I hoped for. Alright, they killed him. So, they're going to come after me. This is not going to work. Get out of here. Yes, yes, that. But I feel that. I feel like that would be okay. I feel like we can work with that, especially as fans of the series. I know Disney would never do it, but a way to correct it is to say Rey's mother is actually Mary Jane Skywalker, who left Luke while she was pregnant. Yes, I can see that. Maybe died on some mission. And Luke became depressed not because of some dream he had of a student, but because his wife left him. That would explain why he was depressed, or why he was the way that he was. At least in my opinion, it would fit better. It would fit the Luke they gave us better. Certainly not the Luke we wanted. Honestly, they could have done a 5-minute movie. I'll tell you how they could have done it. Could have had Han Solo and Chewie land on the planet that Luke's on. And he could have said, Luke could have walked, or Han could have walked down the ramp, looked at Luke and said, "Come on, kid. One last adventure." And that would have been perfect. 5 minutes. That 5 minutes right there. Not even 5 minutes. What did I do? In a minute? That 1 minute. That 1 minute. A 1 minute clip would have been everything Star Wars fans have wanted. And it would have worked. It would have worked flawlessly. No. If Luke and Leia would have walked on there together, maybe a kid or two, that would have been cool. And who's Jason? I keep saying Jason. It's Jacen, and I can't remember who they were talking about. But their name is Jason. And that name for me holds a lot because Jason Solo is the son of Leia and Han, the oldest son. Then they had a younger son named Anakin and a daughter named Jaina. The twins, Jason and Jaina. But it is what it is. It is what we got. Okay. Yeah, you're right. It is. I'll give a shout out to that. I feel like that's completely plausible. Hera and Kanan having a son. But the nod is definitely there to every book. Especially because they talk about the Imperial Remnant. You know, and that in and of itself for me is a massive head nod towards how things should have gone. Because the Empire doesn't vanish. It just goes out into the fringe worlds and creates the Imperial Remnant. Which I feel like they could have done that without an issue, without having the angry debates. Kathleen Kennedy could have saved everything had she gone that route. But who am I? I'm a no thing. I'm a no one. I'm just a fanboy. But I definitely, with the way. Then again, let's talk about the Inquisitor being one of the Knights of Ren. Obviously, he's wearing armor, so that would. That could be a nod towards the Knights of Ren, and he could be the first knight. Possibly he doesn't die and he trains. What's his name? Kylo when he falls to the dark side. Possibilities there. Another thing about Luke's vision of the future, flow walking in the books is doesn't show you the future. It shows you one potential future, one that you can change if act accordingly towards. So there's that too. I just really feel like Disney dropped the ball. Whoa. Oh no. Hey, stop. I know what you are. No, you're gonna mess up my picture opportunity. It's a nice little house here. Looking for food. Do not touch my things. Okay. Sorry, my bad. They could. You're absolutely right. Yes, they could. They could use the World Between Worlds to completely erase what Kathleen Kennedy's put in there. I absolutely agree. 100%. And I would be for it 100%. Distant guns, repeated booms which run down hills, more familiar than morning crickets or complaining Brahmin. I return fire without looking, bored, sending hot metal up the slope with no burden of a target, a mind to care, an act of simply acting, movement for no other sake, like a small silent puddle pulling in the dust. It is the emptiness that saves us all. I'm actually going to take that. That was deep. Hey, look, a beaver. This over here, I can't get too close to it because I'll die from radiation poisoning, but that's where the nuke went off. So I believe these plants are all radiated. Yeah, flash fern. Oh, I'm in the radiation zone! No! Alright, so we're going to head to the other side of the map since it's up there. I would have... I know this is going to sound stupid, and there's going to be some people that disagree with me. John, I don't know if you're going to agree with me or not on this one, but the Fate of the Jedi series. After the Second Galactic Civil War, after the Yusufong War... The Fate of the Jedi, that series, I feel like would have been amazing to make into a series of movies because it's the little nuances. It's the Sith returning from an outside realm, a certain type of Sith that is really my guess. My phrasing would be really out there. They're not. Alright, so somebody's camp is here. I'm gonna creep up into the camp, see if I can grab a picture or two of a unique camp. Oh, here it is. Oh, I'm stuck. See, I don't really want to take a picture of a camp, though. I feel like the camps have been done a lot. That was after Jason's defeat at the hands of Jaina Solo. Jaina is taught by... This is going to sound weird. Jaina Solo is taught how to mirror herself and hide herself in the Force thanks to Boba Fett. Boba Fett teaches her how most Mandalorians do it. How they're not hidden in the Force, but they can make themselves a considerable absence in the Force. Now, I don't know if that's everyone, all the Mandalorians that can do that, but it's very cool the way it's explained. And I think it's definitely something that the Star Wars could have used to its advantage. Could have made Star Wars just, it really... LucasArts and George Lucas had a vision of where it was going to go. And he liked a lot of the books and was pleased with the books. And I'm sure would have gone the route of the books. He just couldn't do it because it's not what Kennedy wanted. And I really feel like that hurt Star Wars a lot. I don't know. I feel like it took a lot away from the series as a whole.
That was why he planned to take advantage of every opportunity he could to go visit. Trips over to wholesale were becoming a regular thing for Steve whenever his military duties were taking up his time. And for the most part, those trips would go about as well as anyone could have hoped, with him getting to spend valuable time with his daughter, all while he and Trisha were able to maintain a sense of what had once been. What took place on April 26, 2016 would change all that, as it would be on that day.
This is Snot Boogie, everybody. Say hi.
Basically, it would all start out normal enough when Steve would begin the drive.
I wanted to do a story I still made with my Instagram picture of Ahsoka pulling Jaina out of her time after she killed Jason. Yes, yeah, dude, that would be awesome. If you could do it in pictures or writing, that would be amazing. I would definitely be for that. See, that's a picture I took. I'm trying to find something random like this, but it's just not as easy as you would think. That's a giant hermit crab living out of a van. A lobster grill van, nonetheless.
Unfortunately, though, when the next day came and the time arrived for Faith to be collected, her mother didn't show. Something the babysitter found very unusual, as she was normally incredibly punctual. Once the sitter contacted Trisha's family to see if they'd heard from her, alarm bells began to go off for them as well. So that was why, upon discovering she was AWOL, they went around to her house to see if she was there, but would quickly discover she was nowhere to be found. Even that wasn't the strangest and most troubling aspect of the entire situation, though, as upon closer inspection, the Todd family noticed that Trisha's car, while there, wasn't parked in its usual space. It had been positioned across the street instead for some reason, and what's more, it still had the keys in the ignition, and inside lay her purse, something she would normally leave behind if she was going somewhere. She also wouldn't leave all the house lights on and her groceries out on the countertop either. She was leaving in a hurry, which is exactly the situation that was found in her kitchen upon entry into the home. At that point, the mild concern Trisha's family had now reached levels of outright worry, so they formally reported her missing with the police.
I don't know. I just... It depresses me to look at what we got when what we could have been given. Is that a butterfly ranch? It It is. I do like that.
It's hard work.
It would be with. Oh yeah. If you guys do not know John, and you have an Instagram, look up Toying Around 77 or. Or is it 67? But John will tell us here in a minute, and we can go from there. But definitely check out his Instagram. He's an amazing photographer, stunning photographer. Toying Around 77. Yes, he's an amazing photographer. And it's not just with action figures. He does people too. My daughter's senior pictures where John did them. They were absolutely phenomenal. I don't know if I could ever thank John enough for that. But check out his work with the on Toying Around. Those are some of the most epic shots. Half of them you wouldn't even realize they were toys unless you know John. They're really good. They're amazing. They're impressive. It's okay. Oh man, I was muted. I apologize. Was talking there for a hot minute there, John. Uh, what is your opinion on who our friendly Inquisitor is? And what do you think of Jedi, or well, I guess no longer Jedi, Skull? I feel like he is obviously a Jedi that survived 66. But how do you feel about him? And his apprentice is far too young to have survived 66. So who is she? Where did she come from?
that he put a bottle of water and some kashi bars into and intended to drive Trisha home. He claimed that he thought she was trying to set him up somehow, like she roofied herself and was going to claim he assaulted her or something, and he wasn't about to let that happen. So he was going to drive her home or leave her in the car, so she would wake up there and her plan would fail. He brought the water and snack bars in case she woke up and needed them, despite his backpack being filled with more clothes, which he later threw in the dumpster. It seemed he used the gas in a gas can in the car, so he only had a few gallons of gas.
I am definitely on the edge of the map here.
Taking Trisha home, Steven chose to drive her out into a dark road in the middle of nowhere and claimed he left her on the ground.
So you should never send somebody with ADD on a quest to find pictures.
His story was that he thought she had died, but in case he was wrong, he left her phone and her wallet on her so she would be able to call for help or pay for a ride. Let me try to explain this clearly.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. I think that maybe he learned afterwards that Anakin was Vader. But then even the Emperor tried to keep that secret, so it wasn't out there. And having a Night Sister in this series, I don't need it. Elizabeth Morgan doesn't have to be a Night Sister. She could just simply be some rich Imperial, and it would still fit the same mold. Because I don't understand why Night Sister is going after Thrawn. Maybe there's something I missed in not finishing the Rebel series, because I got a season left. But I don't understand why the Night Sisters are after Thrawn. To me, that doesn't make sense. Or why the Night Sisters even care, because if you go to Cal Kestis, who's considered canon, yes, the video game with Cal Kestis, he's considered a canon Jedi. The Night Sisters are helping Kyle, one of the Night Sisters, so I don't understand how, I don't know, it's confusing. The Night Sisters in and of themselves are confusing. That's what I'm thinking too. Somebody we haven't seen or thought of. Maybe one of the other little younglings that escaped with Grogu. I do hope, because I don't know what happened to the Jedi that saved Grogu. I don't think that story has completed yet. So I do hope that they don't try and say it's him as an Inquisitor, because those Jedis, those Republic Jedis, before the birth of the Empire, would never fall. I don't care. The ones at the temple especially. I just feel, I don't know. I'm hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. I mean, for all we know, it could be some stupid clone of the Emperor. Which I'm really not thrilled about. The books didn't... the comics kind of touched on cloning a little bit after Order 66. But the books never really... They just... Oh, the Empire made cloning illegal. Okay, so we'll stay away from that. And for the most part, they did. I didn't read very many books, and I have 134 books. I didn't really read any books that had too many cloning story arcs, or even involved cloning. I do know that Vader... It wasn't Vader. Might have been Vader. Vader had plans to clone himself and he didn't do it, but that was in the comic books. And everyone knows Luke has a clone of himself. Cade. I believe his name is Cade. CADE, and that's in the comic books. So I'm not really taking the comic books as canon, even though the comic books are considered canon, some of them. But I feel like the books, a majority of the books should have and could have been canon if Disney just didn't want to be lazy and write them off. Because I don't think that's fair to all the hard work that every single one of them authors put in there. Every one of them artists put in for the cover work, and it's for me, it's not fair to them. They put in just an expressive, an explosive amount of work to be told, hey, your work doesn't mean anything. Sorry, guys. That's not fair. I don't like that. I don't like when people get stripped of the credit that they're due. Why I love talking about John's photography. This man deserves more credit for the amazing artwork he does than I'm sure he gets. Also, Luke's clone was Luke with 2 U's. Cade is his grandson? Luke's grandson or Luke's grandson? Is Cade grandson of the clone or Cade grandson of Luke? I do like Cade. I had a Cade action figure. Oh, back in the 90s. Possibly mid 90s, late 90s. It was pretty cool. Maybe it wasn't the 90s. Maybe it was early 2000. But I did have an action figure of Cade. I thought he was cool. I might have bought him for my ex-wife's son. So normally in Fallout here, I just want to get back to this, touch on this for a second. I will stumble across oddities, like weird little things that you'd be like, ha, you know. And I haven't really come across many of them today. Like, I just need one photo to be like, haha, that's the one. Like this. Wow, there's still a lot of space here. Yeah, a campsite. See what we got here. Anything fun? Camping gnome.
Steven stuck to his guns for a long time with this story, but eventually a different detective came in and told him they had evidence that proved he was at the Airbnb when Trisha died. Given how bad it looked based on the evidence that had
Yeah, Cade was a pirate.
it didn't take long for him to crack and finally confess to what he had done, which has been to kill Trisha during an argument
Right.
known as
Right, I do remember that. But I couldn't remember if it was because he was a clone of Luke or if he was the great-grandson of Luke.
between the two got a little out of control. He knocked her over and caused her to hit her head, something that killed her instantly.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Oh, forget you guys. What are you going to do now? Now I'm on top of the tent. How are you going to get me? You're not. You're going to stand down there and look dumb. Oh, what are you guys going to do? Oh, you guys can't jump. Uh-oh. That one did. Ah! Alright, what are you going to do now? You don't even know where I went. These are always good ones. Oh! Well, I'm at the max amount of photographs. I'm going to start deleting my photos. Huh. Maybe I should go back through and start deleting some. But here, I'll do that real quick. So we can continue talking about what we're talking about. I gotta go to my scoreboard too, because I don't know. Claim me Adams. It's got a photo mode. No, not photo mode. Photo gallery. Yeah, I don't want to lose some of these. I can do away with this one. Do away with that one. I don't really care for this one. That's somebody's camp. Yeah, that one's.
Those questioning him immediately had their doubts about the veracity of such a claim, but there was a period of time where they continued on with the investigation based on this story. They
Okay.
followed Steven in his car and drove him around, trying to find where he had placed Trisha's body, but he still firmly
I really liked. Um, Am I picking up a radio broadcast? Okay. But the Baron Dos Sages, Plow Koon's group, I love them. I've always loved them. I thought they were amazing. I don't think we ever spent enough time with them in the actual movies, TV shows, but the books Fate of the Jedi, Ben Skywalker and Luke Luke has been exiled, and he's been exiled because there's a disease from the Maw that is taking the students of the Jedi and giving them imposter syndrome, which is a real deal thing. It makes them believe that the people they see, the people around them, the people they love are not real. They're not the real people. Uh, it's very good, and it only happens to those that were hidden at the mall during the Yuzhan Vong War. At the space station out there in the mall, can't remember what it's called at this moment. It's a lot of knowledge that I've tried not to forget. But also, the Sith egg landed on a planet of full Sith, but it's not a Sithari planet like Korriban. It's there were some random Sith that were going out to explore something, and their ship crash landed there during the reign of Tulak Horde, which was awesome to bring that in. I believe they were Sith, a part of the Nagasado tutelage. But they're very good. They're very different than the Sith that we see in the movies. They're very good. They're very cool. I like them a lot. I think they're a fantastic branch of the Sith. Ooh, World Tree. If I can only get there.
I know a guy who could fix that. Now that the world has gone to shit, looting ain't easy when you have to force your way in. I could really use some bobby pins.
Your bobby pins, huh? I can help you out. I got 170 of them. There you go.
Appreciate it. These will last
You're welcome.
me a while if you're careful. Here's your fair share.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. You gave me a whole gauze rifle? Holy crap. I'm trying to get up to the World Tree there, John. I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's so much amazing lore already there in Star Wars to discredit, discount, and completely ignore it just was not the right move. What's going on here? Who's fighting? Reavers, those are my friends. I have to help them. The Blood Eagles are not my friends. It's a Reaver. There's an Eagle. Is that an Eagle? Yep. You guys good? Any more Eagles? No? Cool. No, I'm good, buddy. Thank you. I'm just trying to get a good picture. Thank you, Game Slayer, for the follow. I appreciate it. It's always good to have another friend on my friends list. Yes, this is perfect. I want to get a picture in front of this tree. Let's go like right here. Wait, what is this? What's that out there? Is that a bigger tree? I think that's that town that got raised up by the thorns. Yeah, that's a town. See how there's a house at the top of the tree there? Um, there was something happened to the trees and they were able to grow real big. So, but yeah, we're gonna go to photo mode. I got T65, bruv. I appreciate it though. Right.
Devastated than most by the news. Now with them at least having some closure on the matter, they were able to start working through everything in a more positive way, especially as they were given full custody of Faith. After the true horror of what had happened to Trisha was revealed,
Wow, I gave myself a really. Let's go down. We'll come up this way. Let's go down again. Come up this way. Camera speed's fine. Field of depth is good. Strength good. Distance good. Range is fine. R1. No, buddy, I'm good. I got just about everything I need. I appreciate it though. Yeah, I'm just kind of doing.
After that, the only thing left to worry about was the sentencing itself. But even that wouldn't be as clear-cut and quick as
I know. I do the same thing. No, we're good. I'm good. I appreciate it though. I'm trying to get a good picture at the World Tree.
After all, given the extremeness of his crime and the seemingly out of nowhere nature of it, there was a good chance he was suffering from some kind of serious mental health problem. Of course, if he was deemed insane, that might lead him to getting a lesser sentence or not being convicted at all. Thankfully then, much to the joy of the prosecution and everyone associated with them, the evaluation showed Stephen Williams was not insane at the time of the murder. Yes, time had finally run out for the accused, and he was sentenced to 35 years in prison on one count of second-degree murder and a separate count of child neglect. During his sentencing, Circuit Judge Lawrence Williams said the sentence was, quote, clearly less than full justice. Sure, his 130 days in county jail would be removed from that number as time served, but that was of little solace for the convicted by then, as he was still looking at what may very well have been the rest of his natural life behind bars. On top of that, as part of their case, the prosecution had also requested Stephen personally cover the more than $67,000 the Martin County Sheriff's Office had paid out over the course of their investigation. That meant that any prison work he carried out would mostly be going towards paying off that debt and not towards buying him any little luxuries while he was locked up. Given what he had done, that was pretty much what he deserved, according to most people. In fact, the general feeling amongst the local populace seemed to be that if they had it their way, the situation would have gone even worse. Not so for David Todd, however, the father of Trisha. No, despite the tragedy which had befallen him, he was able to find it in his heart to forgive Stephen, at least to some extent, when he stated at the trial that he still ultimately wanted the best for his former son-in-law. In his own words, when addressing Stephen, he would say, quote, I have failed you. You were my son-in-law. I pray that God will touch your heart. When later asked to further elaborate on that statement after the trial was over, he added that he always found Stephen to be a perfect gentleman who was patient, kind, and thoughtful to his daughter, and that he would have never
Hi, Zach, man. I appreciate it, buddy. I'm trying to take a good picture right now, but I don't know, I might have to change my idea again here.
I hope he can change by finding happiness through faith and taking advantage of educational opportunities available to him in prison over the next few decades. And David Todd wasn't the only one who had a measure of empathy for Stephen. No, the now convicted murderer's father, Jack Williams, was also in shock over what had taken place and was struggling to reconcile with the boy he knew. He had hoped to talk about that himself at the trial by taking a stand. However, his request would ultimately be denied on account of the defense refusing to call any witnesses. Instead, he had to make his thoughts heard after the sentencing was over, with him stating, quote, I was just going to say to the family that I appreciate the prayers that the Father bestowed on my child. I pray for my child every night. The only person who knows what happened is him and God. I just want my son to know I love him and he does have support. Despite the U.S. Air Force having the ability to also prosecute Stephen Williams,
I'll try that one.
the claim of the murder, they
I'm actually looking for weird world instances, or zany porta-johns, or crazy car crashes. See what's down here. I know the other day I opened up a porta-john. There was a skull staring at me from inside the toilet. Now, I've taken a picture of that 100 and some times. I can't use that one. Looking for something new, something fresh. The world tree was a good idea, but I don't think it's what I want to go with. Because there's some bigger trees right down here, so that's not going to work. Not how I wanted it to. There's a bigger tree right there, and it's all bright red. Well, let's see what's at this random campsite. Well, that was quick. The pepper shaker is a Gatling shotgun there, John, in case you were wondering. It's a fun little toy. This is just sad. It's not... I mean, I found a lot of goofy stuff here before. Now we are heading off into this part of the map. In fact, we should be... So, we've done this whole part all the way across the bottom. Then we stopped here because of this, because it makes you walk around into it. So now I feel like we are somewhere up in this area. Let me just put the marker there and see how far away from the marker I am. Actually, the marker, all the markers are behind me, so we are further out than I anticipated. Where does that put me then? Did it put me under? Yeah, right there. Look at that. We are way out here. All right, let's see how far into the compass we can go. Stepped on the Lego. Sorry, guys. So we should be right underneath the compass now. Yep. looking for random stuff. Is this a random tire? Oh, just a big rock. See, I'm looking for... I know I said it a little bit ago, but I'll reiterate. I'm just looking for strange, bizarre world happenings. Or something funny. Or something unexplainable. Or something that just screams, this is Fallout. I do have a picture of a dead vampire. I might use that one. That one was unique. Alright, those my boys.
You seen those Mothman cultists yet?
Yeah, I seen them. Where? Whoa! Come on, get your armor on. It's the only way you're going to survive that blast. Thank you for recharging my batteries. But all my friends are dead. Oh! Bust his little camera out. Eating mushrooms from under the house, probably not a great idea, guys. Probably why that assaultron found you. And yes, it's got a jetpack. And the color's actually really cool. I like the yellow. This is... This is the Free States power armor. I like it a lot. I like the Free States. The Free States is awesome. I like the story behind the Free States. I'll keep looking for a couple more little random actions going on here. Oh crap! Green-eyed Mothman. All right. Chainsaw. Got him. All right. I'll take it. Oh, hit the wall. So there is a fair amount of random stuff that just occurs around the edge of the map. You just gotta wander into it. Zach, what's some of the weirdest, most bizarre stuff you've ever seen? Just I know you've seen some funky stuff out here in Appalachia. What's one of the weird things you've seen? Yo, what is this? This is somebody's house? It is. This is wunderbar.
This work site has gone 0 days without an incident. Please reserve conversation for designated break. Period.
Meat week flag. Beautiful. Oh. No. Okay. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful camp. What has he done? He's made Area 51. Very cool. Very cool. I'm stuck. Well, that's not going to work. Where are we? We are in the middle of the lake here. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get anything more wild and crazy than what I already have. So let's go to Hermit of Benar's camp. Let's see what he's got there. He might have something cool.
You startled me. For all the change in the world, people are still basically the same. just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever. Just why?
Oh man, my mic was muted that whole time. Again, I was talking. Sorry, guys. Alright, well, we finished it. That's the end of this one. But yeah, I can run down and show you real quick where my very first camp was. Maybe I can't. It might not be here anymore. They might have patched it in, but there was a cave. I threw my very first camp inside the cave. Maybe it is gone. I thought for sure it was right around here, but I could be wrong. Let me go back this way. And the reason why I put my camp inside the cave was because when I first started playing this game, it was very much PvP, and it was very broken. Very broken PvP. And I got slaughtered every single time I logged in, so I played for probably about 6 hours, and that was it. I logged out and never come back. Till about, November of last year. Wow. November last year. It's almost been a year since I've been playing this. So yeah. It's been an interesting year. Here it is. This is where I put my very first camp. Put it all the way in the back here. Just so that I could bottleneck this shut and nobody could steal my stuff. That was another thing that was happening a lot. It was easy to just walk in and steal somebody's stuff. You didn't even need lock picks. But yeah. And then I always thought, because this hole up here, you could just drop into my camp. I didn't realize that at first, right? You could drop in. I guess you could fly out too. But originally, with the hole in the roof, you couldn't drop in and you couldn't fly out. That was a very long time ago. But it is a little bit after 6 p.m. here on the East Coast. I am going to log out now and start dinner. I want to thank you guys all for being here with me today. I appreciate you all. Appreciate seeing every single one of you. Appreciate the conversation there, John and Zach. You guys are always awesome. Love having you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.